5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Liftoff. 30 minutes.
Okay, now we can begin. Literally started this whole video without my mic recording. I haven't shot a video in about a month, and I'm back, and this time with an actual topic. I've been so busy that I actually forgot how to vlog and how to put a video together. But I was recently showing my friend one of my videos, and when I was showing her, I ended up realizing how much I missed this and how much therapeutic, this was for me, so I wanted to come back and do it. And so I actually have something to actually talk about. So we're just gonna get right into it. The topic of discussion is, am I truly alone? In order to answer this question, I'm gonna show the last 2 weeks of what I've been up to. And spoiler, God answers it, so that should at least, in every episode, that's literally my answer, but it's how he does it, you know what I mean? But without further ado, we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start at the beginning to where I was so busy, I actually forgot how to vlog. Put it back on! I'm recording. I don't even know how to start it because I haven't recorded in forever. Lyric done told me, she said, where's your next YouTube video at? I was like, oops, I actually forgot. My battery's gonna die already. I guess today is not a day to record, but it is a day to say that I never forgot about you. So, yeah, I kind of sort of forgot about my YouTube channel, but not really. That was just a glimpse of how foggy my head was, with all the things I have to do at my university and how deep I was into my work, such as, I think I lost my glasses. And as of right now, I'm gonna go around my campus and take pictures for my photography class. And yes, I was in such a hurry, because I was, like I've said so many times before, I was so busy. I had to go back to my hometown for a dentist appointment, and I was in such a rush to get back to my job that I put a dent in my car. So, nonetheless, in me having a very cramped schedule, if I have the time to go visit my family and escape all of what I have to do, I surely will. I'm getting out of here. Let's get ready to go back home. I'm grateful to have somebody or somebodies to go to after a heavy week, because going back to my university and being super independent and all the things that I have to do, it can feel very lonesome at times. So having that rebound of someone who knows you and loves you, it's like a reset button. So staying at home with my parents, I update them on everything that's been popping off at my university, which is a lot. I also wanted to talk to them about something that happened to me last night. At 12 a.m. in the morning, God gave me this revelation, this bomb of wisdom, and it just hit me. For context, it was given to me as an explanation as to why I tend to hold other people's lives higher than my own. And God kind of basically explained to me that this is why I feel like a nobody sometimes. Through this explanation, it was through the innocent stalking of athletes on Instagram, because I was bored. Also, just don't mind my mom talking in the background. She's talking to my sisters to just focus on me. Some of these dudes got like 8,000 followers, 5,000. The average of every athlete that I've checked so far has an average of 1,000 followers. So I was like, this feels weird, because now I'm like, why did all of a sudden it felt like it mattered how I basically talk to them. Now I care about what I've said to them. Now I care about how they see me. I literally, hold on. Remember, because I called you because I was at that football game and I felt like I didn't really think my life mattered or something like that, because it was hard to view it, and that's why I always looked at others or focused on how other people's lives. And to me, I kind of found it was because they kind of have a purpose of what they're here for, and so it's kind of solidified. They're an athlete, they play basketball, boom, that's it. So then I was just like, oh, because since I feel like I don't have a purpose in my life because I guess I didn't. You know, I never really went into that room with God. I just felt like every day it was just something to do, something to figure out, rather than there's a track that I have to follow. It's like I basically just figured out why I latch onto people that I think, or that have some sort of value. And it was mainly because since I don't feel like I have a purpose, I'm going to dive deep into someone who I think does, and then try to be relatable or try to match it in some type of way, or like be cool with them in some type of way. Feeling like you have no purpose, you know, you feel very alone and you feel overlooked and you feel like you're no one. It's a state of mind to where you feel like you're just singled out or by yourself in a world that's too occupied to care about you. And when there's no one to tell you who you are, and there's no one to tell you what you were made for, like some sort of drive that can get you up every day, you start to adapt in any way that you can till you can't anymore. And this also causes high stress because you can't adapt to everything. What solidified me is when God told me who I am, so nothing's really being taken away if no one says bye to me, bye or hi. Like, I'm still here. I'm still the same person I was. Because the real reason why I felt so embarrassed if someone didn't say hi back was because I felt less cool, or I felt less of a person if someone didn't say anything back. But then when God said nothing's being taken, like, you are who you are because I made who you are, and if that's it, and nothing's gonna be taken away from that, then what am I? Okay, like, yeah, it was that point of, oh, I do have purpose. What is that purpose? To glorify God in any form of fashion. Yeah. Any way, not just one way where I have to like preach the gospel. No, there's multiple ways you can actually do it. So that's where I was just like, cool. So now I can focus on my lane, because I guess I feel like I didn't have one. So when God basically told me at 12 a.m., Vicky, I made you. And Vicky, you're the girl that makes everyone laugh. Vicky, you're the girl that has great communication. Vicky, you're strong, you know? I've made you to be strong. That right there kind of solidified everything for me, you know? He said that I've revealed this through other people. When people come up to me and say, Vicky, you're hilarious. Vicky, you stand up for yourself and whatnot. It's by God. And if God's will for you and his purpose for you is just to worship him, then bump everything else. Bump, you know, trying to envy everybody else's life, or trying to find my own purpose in others that, you know, seem to have a purpose already. I got my own, you know what I mean? And I get to pay attention to what God puts in my life and what he places in front of me. And to worship God is to love him, and it's to spend time with him, and it's to put him first. The best way that I can explain it so that it doesn't look like this God is this prideful thing and I'm just supposed to like put my face in the dirt and, you know, let him flex on me or something. It's literally just the purest form of spending time with him, just developing a relationship, which is what he's been wanting since Genesis. Then after that, I went back to college. After, you know, spending time with my family, I was put back into an environment where I feel like I'm constantly running to get things done again. Between feeling like I'm an imposter at my RL job and my photography job, but trying to do my best, then studying for class that I should have been paying attention to since the beginning, then to events that you're required to go to, then studying again, then to digging up quarters for an expensive vending machine because it's too late to go outside and eat, then to studying again, then to more events that you're required to volunteer at, then to like a quick break where you go watch your campus do silly things on a stage, then to another insane requirement for your job. It is 5 a.m. and they got me banging a barrel so that, because it's Tarleton tradition, a barrel with a stick. It's a part of my job. Ain't nobody out here. I did that. Okay, So of course, with all the things that I have to manage, being secluded comes with it, you know, because it feels like I'm the only one having to do all this work. But am I alone? I said before, no. God has been with me every step of the way. Look at my past videos. Every single time I asked for help, he's helped. He said, ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. And he's been there every time. Crowded thoughts and crowded schedules can really blind you on the blessings that you actually have. I remember being on the phone with my dad, and he basically told me that it's not you as a photographer, Vicky, it's you and God as a photographer. It's not you as the RL, it's you and God as an RL. That right there, it just gave me more energy to carry out all the things I have to do because I'm not alone. He's working too. You know, he's not just watching me do the work. He is also working too. The amount of prayers that I've prayed, the people that I have to deal with, the classes that I have to go to. He's coaching me, and he's in the game as well. And so from that, I'm at peace. Carrying out that huge, huge bomb of wisdom, I am truly content with what God has given me. Truly, truly, truly. As a photographer, I feel like the coolest person ever because I have the coolest job ever. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Okay. As a photographer, you know, the job that God has blessed me with. And since I'm an RL, I'm now the person to where every day I walk out, someone is saying hi to me, or someone is saying hello, or someone is saying good morning. You know, it's very thoughtful. And, you know, looking back as I was writing all this stuff down and watching the videos, I realized that me and God are having actually a lot of fun. And it's very amazing because it's like an eye-opening thing to where he's been here and he's been with me, enjoying this with me the entire time. I don't know why. I don't know. It was just like a epiphany. So yeah, that's what's been happening for the past 2 weeks. A lot of crap has been popping off. God has been more engaged than I thought, and he's more engaged in your life than you think. So I hope that made sense, because I'm not redoing this. Yeah, I hope it made sense. And see you in another month, because shoot, I don't know how to end this, but toodaloo.